guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I got a question from Andy over at Phantom Fishing on what camera do I use. So I figured, why not make a video? So I'm going to record everything using my Hero 3 Plus GoPro. And I'm going to do a video on my camera rig, lighting setup, and I'm going to do a bonus part with my computer that I use to edit everything with. So let's get started. First of all, I'll start with the lighting. Here we have two studio lights. Both of them came together as a kit. They came with the umbrella, the bulb housing, and the tripod. And I think it was 40 bucks off of Amazon. I'm gonna have links to everything below in the description, and everything you see is pretty much bought off of Amazon except for the camera. First we'll start from the bottom up here. Here's the rig itself. And I'll start from the tripod. The tripod I use is a Ravelli tripod. It's an inexpensive tripod, but it has a couple features that I really like. First of all, it's a full aluminum construction. It's height adjustable all the way up to, I think it's 60 inches. And one of the really cool features that it has is a handle on the side here, so you could pick up the tripod without having to, try to grab the legs and it being all unweighted or unbalanced. The next thing I really like about this tripod here is this right here. This, if you crank it, it's kind of hard to record and crank at the same time, but as you can see, it'll raise the tripod and you can lower the tripod without having to adjust the legs, which I really like. Now let's move up to the top here. Here we have a Neewer. The brand is Neewer, N-E-E-W-E-R, and it's an articulating magic arm. And attached to that I have my iPad. I don't usually use my iPad. I have it on here for the video purposes. I usually use an Android tablet that I have. My sister has it, so I can't have it today. But what this is for is I use this as my monitor instead of using the LED viewfinder or the LED on the back. I use this. I use a software called DSLR controller. And it's for Android. It's for Android tablets. You can get it off the Go Play or the Play store. It costs $8, but it's an awesome app. You can control everything. I wish I could show it, but I can't right now. I'll make a separate video if people want it. Just make a comment below, and I'll do a separate video on how I tether this to the camera to use as my monitor. And that's held in with the fairly inexpensive tablet holder, which I like because you can screw it into the arm itself. So that's really cool to have. Next, working my way down, I have the handle here from Neewer, and this is all 15 millimeter rigging system stuff that you can buy. It attaches to this arm right here, which is a C arm, which connects to the lower 15 millimeter rig system, and that connects to that. So that way, because this whole thing can come off, the tripod has a quick disconnect, which I'll show you, but you can lift it all off and you can do video. You can carry it around and do video that way. What I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on doing video at trade shows and stuff like that, and that'll make it to where I can take it off and carry it around. I'm also going to get a shoulder rig that attaches to the back here, which I'll show you here shortly. Now working from the from the top down again, we have a shotgun mic here, and this is the Tascar SGC-598. Now this is an expensive, or not expensive, it's inexpensive shotgun mic, which works really, really well. I really like the sound quality that comes here, especially when I use it with the field recorder, which I'll go over in a second. It picks up very good sound. You don't have to be you can be really close to it, but you can be further away, and the sound quality is really good. So I really recommend that. That was only $27 off of Amazon too. Alright, now working down to the meat and potatoes here. This is the Nikon D5300. Right now I'm using the kit lens, the 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens, because all my other lenses are start at a 50 millimeter, so they're too tight, and I can't pan out to get more in the shot. So I use the kit lens, which I really like. And the next thing I have here that connects to the 15 millimeter rig system is it's a lens support, and it lowers and it raises. But the cool thing about that is the next couple things I'm going to be getting for this is I'm going to get a follow focus for it, and I'm going to get a matte box. And what this does is you can loosen the screw under here, and you can adjust that to fit in the matte box perfectly. And when I get that, I'll make another video. If people are interested, again, just comment below, and then I'll go ahead and make another video of it. The next thing you have is the camera sits on a quick release here. The quick release is a separate piece to the 15 millimeter bar rig system, and what that does is it makes it to where you can raise and lower the camera using that there. Again, this makes it to where everything will line up when you need it to, and you can slide it back and forth on the rail system by adjusting these here. Next we have the other really cool thing about this here is the Tascam field recorder. Now, the field recorder records everything separate from the camera's audio, and what I do is I attach the shotgun mic to the field recorder here, and what it does is it records everything that comes through the mic onto the recorder, and then you can take the files off of this recorder and put it onto your computer and use software like Audacity to do post on your audio, making your audio sound incredible if you're really good with it. It does have two mics on here set up in the XY configuration. I don't use those. You could use those, but I don't use them. I use the shotgun mic. It has a lot of cool features to it. If you do a Google search, or not a Google, if you do a YouTube search on the Tascam, and this one here is the 22WL, or the DR22WL. If you do a YouTube search, it'll show you like how to set these up and how to do all the different types of settings on here. I know how to do them, but I don't really want to go over it now. I'm doing more of the rig thing, so yeah, just go ahead and look for that if you're interested, and there's a lot of information on it. Now, another feature I like about the Tascam is that I can use an external battery here, and this is just one of the batteries that you buy to portable battery to charge your phones and stuff like that, and I just tether that to the Tascam here, and I set it up to run off of USB bus power, so that way the batteries last forever. I don't even use the batteries on here. I use that all the time. Now we could swing around to the back here. Let me stand up here. Swing around to the back, and as you can see, the camera has, it does have the LED screen that you can pull out, and if you didn't have that, you could pull this off to the side and use that as your monitor if you wanted to. It does have the handle that you can adjust back and forth to get your perfect shot. I also have this here. This here is for my Icon camera. I run B-roll footage off of it. I haven't really used it, but on my videos so far. But it's going to come in handy when I'm actually out at a trade show or something like that. I'm going to move this over to up here, right here. If you see, there's a little thing here. I'll move this arm off of here because I won't have the monitor. I'll move the monitor off to the side. That way, I'll have the camera sitting here, and it'll record everything for my B-roll footage, which will just give me more professional stuff looking videos once I get more into it, like trade shows and stuff like that. And like I said before, what I'm going to do is you can attach two more rods here, and that can come up to a shoulder rig. With the shoulder rig, I could take this whole thing apart. I really don't want to take it off the tripod because I'm not sure if it'll fall, because it is pretty top heavy with the iPad on there. Matter of fact, I'll just take the iPad off, and then I should be able to do it. This is going to be tough to do with trying to record. Alright, let's see here. So if you look down here, there's a separator here, and you just push this out, and then you can unmount the whole thing. Sorry about the camera footage, guys, but as you can see, you could take the whole camera rig off, and you can walk around with it if you wanted to and do video this way. So it's kind of cool if you want to get like lower shots and stuff like that. It's a really cool system here. I mean, I wish I had another cameraman so I could show you like some of the cool things it does. But then just, sorry about the footage here. It's going to get pretty bad. I'll try to edit it in post, but it just clicks back in. You just put it back, click it, tighten it down, you're good to go. Alright, now let's go over to my office here. I do work from home, so I do have down here, I'll do a close view of it. Down here I have my work computer, and this computer actually is, let's get a little lower. Alright, this computer has an AMD 6-core processor. It has a video card. It's the R9 290. I have two SHDs in RAID configuration. I custom sleeve the cables myself. I'm really into computers. I'm a nerd. I'm a tech guy by trade. So, and as you can see, I have LED strips underneath my desk, which I made myself. And then moving up here, like I said, I made this desk myself. It's kind of cool. I mean, it works. Let's start off. I have two monitors. These are the Asus 23-inch monitors. And then I have a third monitor on the side, which I do use, but not as often as those two. I have a Samsung LED TV here where I play Netflix and stuff like that while I'm working, and I got downtime. I have the Netgear super crazy Nighthawk wireless modem, or wireless router, and I have some geeky stuff. I'm really into Star Wars, so I got my Star Wars figurines and stuff like that. Here's two of my other lenses. This one here is an awesome lens. This is a 50mm, as you can see, 1.8G. Awesome lens for taking portraits. And then I have one here for it's a 55 to 200mm lens. Another awesome lens for taking photography outside. These two are mostly photography lenses. I do take a lot of pictures, so those are awesome to have. Now swinging over to my workhorse slash gaming computer. I do play games, and like I said, I'm a nerd. I'm really into games. Open this up. Here, let me move my phone. Open this up so you can get a closer view. I did all this myself. I build computers, custom computers myself. I have the Gigabyte GeForce, or the Gigabyte G1 Gaming WindForce Edition. This one here is the 970 video card, and then I have underneath the Corsair cooler, I have this one's an Intel processor, the 4960K. It is overclocked. That's why I'm using the water cooling system here. It is overclocked to, I think I get like 4.7 off of it, 4.7 megahertz. I have one hard drive here, which is a 4 terabyte hard drive, which is where I put all my videos after I do my post-production. They all go on the hard drive here. And if you can see in the back, you really can't see them, but there's 3 SSDs in back here. These are solid state hard drives. There's 2 in a RAID configuration, which has the operating system, and then there's a mass storage one here. This is a terabyte SSD, which I put all my software on. My programs go on there. It has 16 gigs of DDR RAM, and it's got the cool lighting and everything. And like I said, I do everything myself, and it has LED lighting, which I can control through remote control. So I mean, it's kind of cool. I am a nerd, sorry guys, but yeah. And that's all sitting in a Corsair case. Here I have an Asus monitor. This is a 28-inch monitor. As you can see, 5280 fishing, which is us. I have the 2 speakers here. Nothing real, crazy. I have my gaming keyboard, my gaming mouse. And another cool thing that I just picked up here not too long ago is my microphone. I use this to do voiceover for some of my videos and to do live streaming. I do stream games sometimes, so I use this. I have a pop filter. It also has the mesh on it. We can take that off, and as you can see, it's a newer microphone. This one is I think it's the 700. Yeah, it's just the D700. And then that's got the, you know, it sits inside the shock mount, which is connected to the boom arm, which I can adjust it so I can bring it down and over to me. I have the headphones that I use to hear the voice off of it. And I do have a mixer here. This is the Behringer, the Q802 USB. This does provide phantom power to the microphone, so that way I get really good audio off of it. It's unplugged right now, but you know, the headphones connect to it, and then here's the XLR cable that runs to the microphone. I'm gonna try to get this into my videos, so that way you get really good audio, because this has got a 3-band equalizer on here, so I could do my high, mids, and lows. I can adjust my gain, and I can adjust my levels in here. It's really awesome, and this was pretty inexpensive. I mean, this was only 79 bucks. The microphone itself, I think this cost $27. So the whole setup here was maybe 100 bucks. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's my office slash studio. You know, pretty cool. I mean, let's go back here. There's where I have all my tech stuff, and all my, you know, all my computer building stuff is back in there. And then oh yeah, this part here. I had a couple questions here. Some guys sent me some messages about this here. I do tie my own flies. I am an avid fly fisherman, and I've been tying flies now for about, I'd say 6 years. This isn't all of my stuff. This is just the stuff that I use most often. You have all the string, all the thread here. You have the Ravelli vise. All my hooks are in these 2 boxes here. You have a couple of boxes that I've been working on for some friends. And there's some more boxes over here as well. Materials, like I said. Yeah, I love fishing. I love every type of fishing. I've been fishing since I was 5 years old. My grandfather's a commercial fisherman out in New York, or was a commercial fisherman out in New York. So it's in my blood to be a fisherman, and I love fishing. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoy the video. I mean, it's going to be really bad video because of I'm using the GoPro. Hopefully it doesn't come out too bad, and I can adjust everything in post. But I hope you liked the video. If you have any comments or questions, just go ahead. Feel free to ask me. I mean, I do have a lot of knowledge in video production, post-production, and actually doing video. I'm not the greatest host in the world, but I'm getting better. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, give me some comments below, because I'll answer anything, and I'll try to make videos to help people out. As always, guys, tight lines.